What's going on? We should be live. How you doing?
I am doing well. I'm still waiting for you to fix the screen, but hey,
Oh,
life is like a box of
like
chocolate.
that.
You never know what Coochie's going to give you.
Well, I guess I'll put this over here.
Life is like a box of chocolate.
This is something that I ran into earlier.
I mean, if you just made it smaller, you could put it right over your curtain.
You messed up my my screen size there. So there's two things I want to talk about, right? I want to talk about that screw.
Okay.
And I want to talk about the loose wires, of course, right?
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to fix the screen back where it was. That's what we're going to do. But first, we're going to acknowledge all the people here. So let me see here. Hang on.
I mean, it would be bigger.
Dude, I got so many screens up. It's unreal. All right. We got Paul W., Robert Walton, one of our members. Paul W. as well. And that is all that I see right now. But that's all right.
Jamie True.
Got Jamie True in the house.
Paul W. has requested a whiteboard tonight.
Oh, yeah?
You might have to give him one.
All right. We just do this like this.
Hi, Paul. Look at that. Hi, Maurer. How you doing?
I can't tell.
Asking me to come out and do a solar project for him, but unfortunately, I am not healthy enough to travel. So,
do you have YouTube up, or do I have YouTube up? Somebody has YouTube up. It's echoing.
I have, but mine is off, sir.
Well, maybe.
John Spitzley, how you doing?
What's going on, John? All right, so I've got so many freaking windows up. I've got to close some of these. Hang on. That way I can just kind of navigate through. Okay.
That's a coochie for you.
That is better. Usually I'm a little bit more prepared, but my family wanted to eat with me. So I ran out there, grabbed a couple of bites, and then ran back in here. So usually I get the chat up on my computer screen up here, and then I've got this computer screen, and then I've got the screen on my camera. But we got a video in the background going on. This is something that I ran into today. And you can see where the lugs are obviously loose. And this was a problem.
In there.
Ever since I started inspecting, this has been a problem. And this is a newer kind of start of a subdivision. So this is
a bad
like their second string of, what you call a meter release.
Yeah.
We had Panda Express, or at least I had Panda. We had leftovers. So this is what you call a meter release. You're pretty much, checking the meter and then the service equipment. And before you energize, you want to go in the house, look for any open wires, things like that. So it's safe to turn on the house and make sure everything's trimmed out. And I definitely want to talk about this ground screw right here. Because everybody says, when has he ever been prepared for a live? Must have missed that one.
Me too.
Yeah.
He's only prepared on the ones that he does alone late at night when he's playing with zombies or whatever.
There you go. All right. So this screw right here, let's blow this up. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, Budsville. I'm doing all right. That's all I can say.
Nice. What's up, Budsville? All right. So let's see here. Let me continue to get screens off of my screen.
Contractor's doing.
Yeah. I'm going to pull that up now. So I should go to pause it as well.
So far, so good, buds.
No pause. Pause.
Yeah, if you just click on the center of the screen.
Yeah, actually, no, not on this one. Okay, this screw here. Why does it matter that screw is there? Everybody says that screw is not screwed in very much. So it's not actually making contact with the can. So therefore, it shouldn't be a problem. Now, what the problem would be Let me show you what the problem could be here. We're gonna transmit a black screen here.
So this is a brand new install, John.
Yeah, this is brand new. Let me see what happens with the hold shift. Can I get a straight line? Oh, I can. Look at that.
This is definitely not something that's been over time.
Very nice. Okay, so this is what happens when you have that screw, right? This is your main service, okay? We have the ground and we have the neutral here. And at your main service, typically these are bonded together, right? And then when we go over here to our sub panel,
Joshua Wilson,
you're going to have a separate one for your ground and a separate one for your neutral, right?
Yes.
So the neutral's carrying current back, and what can happen, let's say we had 8 amps on our neutral here. When we put the bond screw in to the neutral slot, which is essentially what they did inside that sub panel, you wind up with 4 amps on your ground and 4 amps on your neutral. Right. You really don't want any current on your ground. So that's the risk of that bond screw. Now, my problem with the screw is that it shouldn't be in that panel in the first place because it's a sub panel.
Sub panel, right.
So at some point, everyone's guilty of this. I think I'm guilty of it. But in my case, sub panels didn't really exist in houses until more or less the 2020 code, right? Is when they started requiring the emergency service disconnects. Yeah. So 9 times out of 10, if you ran into a panel that was missing this bond screw, you needed to install it because they just forgot to bond it, right?
Sure.
So there's a bunch of electricians, hundreds, that have done this. They see a loose screw. What do?
Put a screw in.
You tighten it. So you got a handyman to your house. He's adding a circuit. You got anybody, HVAC guy opens your panel to do something with a breaker. They shouldn't be doing that, but they're in there. They're going to see a loose screw. What are they going to do with that screw?
They're going to tighten it down.
They're probably going to tighten it, and it's going to create an issue. So this is why on my shorts, I say, I don't want to see this screw in this panel. Is it code? No. Is it better for the customer? Better for the taxpayer who's essentially paying the salary of an electrical inspector for you to look out for the homeowner? Yeah, it's definitely better. So can you call it as an inspector? No, you can't really make it an item, but they should take that screw out. Also, I can make anything an item if you really want to.
Okay. One man power trip over here.
Yeah, there you go. Doesn't happen often.
Go to Walmart or Jiffy Lube. I mean, I shop at Walmart.
I'm going to put that. We're going to put it right there. Put it right.
If you're asking if I change my own oil, the answer is no. Wilderness Preacher is here.
I don't change my own oil for a couple of reasons. Ever since they replaced the engine in my Mustang, it's been a better reason not to replace your own oil because there's such thing as Carfax.
Right.
And there's monitored, logged oil changes. And that was kind of their Hail Mary. They were really trying not to replace the engine on that Mustang. And they said, well, we want to see all your service records. So I had like 17 service records within 8 months because I changed it every, 25, 3,000. Yeah. And then I just had a whole bunch of things done, just driving around the city, destroying the car. So you go through a lot of miles. And after I sent them my service records, they called me and they're like, all right, you're going to get a new long block.
I can tell you why I do. Why I don't change mine. It's pretty simple. One, I'm fat. I don't want to get down on the ground to do this. And 2, the dealership does mine for free. So pretty easy right there.
That is a good example. Hang on.
And if you guys don't have the hookup, sorry about your damn luck.
Yeah. So yeah, man, this is a thing. This is pretty crazy. Not even close to the craziest thing I've seen, but
That's loose.
it is loose. And then they need to get that out. And
That's loose.
yes, I was like, that's loose. That's loose.
Well,
That's loose. It's just crazy.
Maybe they didn't have their hex keys with them.
Ah.
John,
So
that's true.
when I was building a hospital for a company, I was in charge of levels 3 through the roof, 3, 4, 5, and 6, for one whole wing. And we had an inspector that would come out there, and he was pulling wires out of people's lugs. Now, I wasn't on the termination crew. I was more or less doing a whole bunch of branch circuits and stuff in this particular area. There was a whole termination crew that was doing all the panel boards and all the feeders and all the panels, right? And this inspector, man, he would be pulling out wires, and you'd hear about this guy pulling out wires. And that guy, he actually taught me a trick. And if you tighten up just a little bit, right? You got your, come on, holding here steady with your ratchet head, and you're tightening like this, right? So that way you're not putting weird angular tension on the lug. You want to hold it still here with this hand and go down like this, so you're not busting the lug in a weird angle. Once you've got it to where you think it's tight, you can actually wiggle that wire just a little bit, and it'll kind of simulate years of that wire moving, because that's what wire does over time. You know,
Sure.
it moves little by little as temperature increases and decreases. And you kind of simulate where that wire is getting wiggled, and then you can actually get a whole nother turn on it.
Termination crew. What's up, Can't see? It's been a minute, man.
What's going on, man? It's been a minute. How you doing?
Don't
They
worry,
make
you'll catch
pitches
up.
for fat men to change oil.
Rodney Widger.
Take 5
You'll catch
oil.
up
I've
next minute.
done 2 take 5s, I think, ground up. And they hire specifically jockey style people to fit in those little holes. I can't hear you.
Short people.
Yeah. What's wrong with jockey style? That's respectful.
Not to the jockey. What are you, a jockophobe?
Yeah.
I know you're not a jockophobe. You're on every one you can get.
Your mic has a weird setting tonight. It's like kind of in and out.
Really?
Just a little
I
bit.
can just bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's all right.
Well, let me see. Let me make sure that it's on the right mic.
It sounds good. It's just kind of in and out. Yeah, that's okay.
There.
Everyone else catching everything. Every time you start off saying something, it's quiet and then it's loud.
Rodney is on my shirt. No, it's because I'm moving my mouth without saying anything just to fuck with you.
Oh, we've been doing that all day. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, those take 5s, they have a little pit, and they don't have like a whole big enough pit where you need air changes per hour and all that stuff. They literally just have a hole in the ground. This guy just climbs in and gets it done. And it's a really, really small ditch that they have in there. It's kind of funny.
What you're saying is they wouldn't hire me for that.
No, you wouldn't make the cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just for the short men.
Oh man.
This
video is just crazy.
You made the cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks good on the like button.
Does it?
Nice.
I have to refresh mine or else it just says
That is good. I don't even have it up right now. I just joined this thing. It's 22-minute Tuesday, man.
Yeah, you get free views out of me every time we do this because I always have one screen up just for YouTube.
Yeah, so do you. I
You
try to
get
keep
like
up with the
the
chat on
full
YouTube.
Oh,
So yeah, just crazy, dude. Look how loose that stuff is, man. It's wild.
but isn't that just a state of the level of professional we have out there now?
It it's getting pretty bad. Um, even today I was doing a house and really, really high end, nice looking work and no GFCI on any receptacle in the whole kitchen, let
Nice.
alone arc fault.
That's gifted 50 members to Tools and Tactics. Look
Oh,
at
dude,
this.
that's crazy, man. Thank you. That's
Panther,
very generous. Thank
you're
you,
the
sir.
man. We appreciate that so much.
Yeah, that is very nice. So,
I love that. That's
yeah,
gonna
man, that's awesome.
because of Panther, I am now over 100 members. I think
That's
he's given away 90 of those memberships, though.
wow.
That's
Well,
going to take the chat a minute to catch up.
yeah.
I'm, they, I had to approve it.
I am trying to pull up my channel right now. Your channel. There's the button.
It says
Where's
it's
the live?
Budsville says it's raining men's. It's raining
Yeah,
men. It's tactics style right there.
nice.
Gaming with dead people. Oy.
Okay.
All right, it's finally caught up. It's finally caught up.
There you go. It just depends how many people are in here right now. It'll catch up.
15 people watching.
There you go.
What's up? I'm not on the screen. You get like 6,000. I'm on the screen. You get 15. Damn.
So yeah, the YouTube push out on a short, not a short, on a live is a lot heavier when you actually use their software.
I know.
So the last like couple of live streams I've done just on a whim has had like 6,000, 7,000 people in. It's been pretty cool.
That is nice.
But
To get them all talking at once, though, it's a lot.
yeah, because the folks who wiring them probably don't do wiring like me. I got Todd Maher here. Yeah. Yeah. Panther's a good guy.
Yeah, I would have backed that up. He's been very supportive.
So I've got some other shorts here that I haven't released yet. We could show you. Let me see
Hey,
here.
Panther, Paul W., you guys don't have to get your hand drunk. It cannot say no.
I cannot say no.
No, I will not put you there.
That's great. Hang on, I'll give you guys a sneak peek.
I give you chocolate flavored kisses on your weenie.
Dang, dude, I've actually got a bunch of shorts that are unreleased here. We should talk about this one though. This one's coming out.
I don't know if you drink or not, Paul.
Not many get this right. Do I have a code book in here? I do have a code book in here. We could talk about this. Let's do
Isn't
it.
this the same exact video that you've been playing the whole time?
No.
Yes.
Was that a comment? Yeah,
No.
that's a comment. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this one.
This is an observation. This is the exact same video you've been playing the whole time.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to delete this.
I like tacos and burritos.
How do we get rid of this thing? Hang on.
Chocolate flavored kisses for my brain.
If I hit delete, what's going to happen? Oh, okay. We're good. All right. Let's do
you
this.
should make shorts wiring with Biden. That'd be wrong.
I am going to share my screen now.
Funny, but wrong.
I can figure it out. Okay, present, share screen. We got to share the tab audio. So we want to go here to channel content. There we go. Okay. If I click on this, is this screen gonna follow us or not?
It's moving so far. How the
Look,
hell
look at
am
all
I
these
supposed-
here that unlisted. I got a bunch of shorts in here.
That's pretty impressive. I just have like 15 of them sitting on my phone. I still have not edited my litter shit video for the Ryobi Compact. It's crazy how Ben Affleck did her too.
Are we sharing this?
So far,
You can see it.
yes.
Can you hear it?
No,
Oh.
it's not moving. So when you went to the edit screen,
Yeah, hang on. You're not watching it. Let me see. No, it's not. It's not. Okay.
you guys didn't know I could do Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos.
Let's try this one. Okay. Can you hear it?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. Did you hit share with sound?
I sure did.
Mm.
I don't know. Let me see. It goes smooth until you try to use StreamYard. Okay, hang on. Stop sharing.
What's up, Stephen B?
We're going to try again. Present. Share screen. Share audio tab. Yes.
So you guys know I'm not taking my wheelchair on vacation.
Share. You should have audio on that. 5 amps.
Can anybody else hear it?
You really can't even put
Elviro!
once you do the calculation. That works now. That's your
I can-
corrections and adjustments.
I can sort of hear you talking.
4 to 6 current carrying is 80%.
4 to 6.
So yeah, 4 to 6 current carrying conductors at 80%. So
could just have
you see how many wires they got in there? You got
Yeah.
2 reds, 3 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 reds, 1,
So they have
2,
16.
3, 3 blues, 1, 2, 3,
quiet.
4,
That's what I'm saying.
maybe 6 blacks, right?
Yes.
So you got 6.
It looks like they have about 16 wires in there.
Okay. So what happens when you have 16 wires
There's a
in there?
Michael Jackson voice in his video. That's normal.
The what?
They say you have a Michael Jackson voice in your video. They said you have a Michael Jackson voice in your video. You got to really work on that. It's very vicious when you have a Michael Jackson voice. The other guys can't really hear you.
Is it like, wait, is it, hang on.
Well, oh, you think you can do something? Why don't you imitate this one? Biatch!
Is that,
Let's see
Is
you
that
do
better?
that one.
Like that?
Hey, I can do this anytime I
Hey,
want.
I can do that too.
Let's do this. I'm all natural.
doing?
Look, you're Taylor Swift with auto tune, and I'm someone with talent.
Just see, wait, you guys don't
Yeah.
know this yet, but I actually did a video Ric Flair style. Coming out soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
about an angled ring.
All right. So we got like what, 16 wires in there?
That's what I said. Yes.
4 to 6 is 80%. So even if those are number 10, I don't have to get a code book here to show you, or maybe I
See-
can pull up a tab.
What had happened was they thought that was 180%. You could go to 180% and it was completely fine because they drink a lot on the job site and like you know Jose was doing the math. Cuervo. Yes. He was doing the math for me. That's exactly what happened.
that does check out, actually. Jose Cuervo was doing the math.
He used to be normal until a dude sent him a bunch of Makita. That was, by the way, that was Joshua Wilson that sent him the Makita stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
14
let's
days.
see here. What are we looking at? What does it look
It
like?
actually-
14. I think it's 12. That's what they got.
Yeah.
You're never going to see 14 in a commercial building. Let me get a code book. Hang on.
$10, rang up for 5. That's a great deal. A new character, who dis? Oh, it's not a new character. I have to work on a new character. I've been thinking of one. I mean, Dougie DeWalt ain't getting any younger. Joshua turned his
17,
life
but it'll
around
work.
and his underwear inside out.
So if we go here to 310.15B3 or B2A, 310.15.
That would be a good deal, Paul. We haven't
Maybe the
seen
bottom
any
left
characters
here
lately.
somewhere. More than 3. Here it is here. Adjustment factors. So everybody thinks this is called duration, but it's actually called adjustments and corrections. Adjustments being the number of current carrying in the same pipe. Corrections being based on temperature. So if you're like so many inches from a rooftop or in an ambient temperature, that would be corrections. But we're going to look at adjustments. So if we look at their adjustments, you can barely see it says more than 3 current carrying conductors right there.
Wow, Jamie.
If you look at this chart here
Fastback 2-pack at Home Depot.
on
yesterday.
the next page here, at least it should be on the next page. There it is. I'm actually just going to take the whole screen for myself. Hang on. There we
thank
go.
God. Thank God. Finally, I can finally unzip my fly.
All right. See where it says number of conductors right there in that table?
Yeah, it's all a little blurry, but I can
Yeah.
see it.
A little bit. So 4 to 6 is 80%. Okay. 7 to 9 is 70%. 10 to 20 is 50%. So we had 16.
16.
Okay. So what that means now in this specific calculation, we can actually use a 90 C for calculations, and then we got to go back to 75 for the wire. But in this case, we're going to use a 90 C for the maximum amount of what the wire can carry. And then we got to cut it in half at 50%. So if we have a number 12 here, I'm going to show you here in the book, but if we have a number 12, they're good. It's good for 30 amps. Okay. I'm going to give you the best case scenario based on the 90 C column at 30 amps on number 12, which is going to be kind of hard to show you guys like this. Easier with my phone. See where my thumb is?
Yeah. Can I read it? No.
Yeah. Hang on.
The book reading is almost as bad as the whiteboard.
Yeah. So
The
at
top
30
out.
amps, you take that in half. What's that? 15. So you
So
can't even put any of those wires on a 20 amp breaker.
Nope.
You only put it on a 15 amp breaker. And that's pretty much how you do that.
Ambient temperature. You need to get a limo camera or a PDF. The worst
I could
part,
get a PDF. Let me see. Hang on.
the word of today is PDF.
I think
And
it's
it
BPA,
means-
isn't it? I was just looking at
and-
it. I don't know.
And it means who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Okay. We'll just share this screen here.
The answer is always yes.
The answer is yes. There you go.
The answer is always yes until you get
Mhm. Okay.
the word.
There you go. Why did it get smaller? Whatever.
Same.
You can see that, right?
No.
Why?
There
see
you go.
It got smaller by itself. Okay. So there's your 10 to 20 being 50%, right?
Yep.
Now what we got to do, we got to go to 310.16.
Take a couple of feet of TV wire. Bam, you're done. The big book compensating for something.
Huh.
There's a
Use
reason
this
he
one.
lives in Texas. Not
We
enough
can use
cold
this
days
one.
to
This
make
is
him
the
a
one that I
biscuit.
use whenever I'm actually inspecting. So we'll just do that.
So
Yeah.
just so you know, the reason he has his background like that is because YouTube or somebody told him that you want to have your background looking like that.
Well, no, it's not just YouTube. It's just a video thing. Like you want to have lights in the background like this. You want teal on one side and orange on the other. That's
So
kind of how you're
teal.
supposed to do this.
Oh, tell me more about teal.
Yeah. Here, try that. That's a great. Okay, there we go. You see that?
All I saw was Spanish words.
You see it now?
Yeah, I can't read it, but I can see it.
Well, it won't let me zoom in. We could.
I find that hilarious. You can have 10 conductors for 50%, or you can have 20 conductors for, put 50% in the book and let's go to lunch. It's true.
So you see right there, number 12 is 30. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It
We
will not let
cannot
me
see
zoom
it.
in. Okay, it's gonna let me zoom in now. 30 right there.
Okay.
So I'm not going to bother looking up the reason why we can use the 90-degree C, but in general, the reason why we can use the 90-degree C is because we've done a calculation based on corrections or adjustments. Typically, you just go off the 75-degree C column because most of your terminations are going to be based off of 75 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Um,
8th Street Latinas. I don't know where that came from. I
so
know.
then we got this here.
Paul W.
All right.
It's absolutely correct.
Imagine doing this on OnlyFans wiring.
It's true.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
I'd whack
Well,
off
what-
my wiring.
All
right.
Once you got a thrill from a transformer, a woman just doesn't seem adequate anymore.
you get the shocker from a transformer, dude. You're never the same.
If you've ever been around when a transformer blows, you'll know why.
Yeah.
You'll know why they're doing it. That's a bad orange wire.
How bad
How
is the orange
bad
wire?
is
You've been a
this
bad
orange
orange wire,
wire?
haven't you?
Oh yeah, he's definitely paddling that orange wire.
There you go. So let me pull up
90
another
degrees.
one here that's not out yet. I'll find another video for you guys.
Can you
Hang on.
show us the bonding bushing? I want to see a bonding bushing.
Let me see that bonding bushing.
Baby. I mean, the loose wires really got me hot. But I would really love for a ground bug right now. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm having more fun on your stream than I do on my own.
Yeah, I was having fun on yours last night, so it's all good.
Joshua Wilson needs his locking nut to be sealed.
Dang. It's spicy in here now. Okay, here we go.
Oh, your first street phase? Oh, woo.
3
Thank you,
I
Rodney.
did this one. Yeah. That is the same video. Hang on.
Yeah, that looks beautiful.
It's
Let me
such a
ask
hassle.
you,
It was easier
do
just
you
leaving the
find-
video.
Do you find
Plain.
a lot of like super glue, empty super glue bottles around, paint cans, any little baggies or anything?
Yeah, try this one, right?
All right.
That's the same.
I'm asking
fucking
serious.
video
South Florida
again, dude.
Tools. George Orway.
I would
Get-
love to find the video I'm looking for. Not many people get this right. No. Yes, this one. Okay. We did
You
it this
can
time.
alternate my current 60 times a second. That's hey,
For your multi-wire branch circuits,
labeled,
see where it's labeled 1 through
trained
5.
correctly.
So this is that same panel. Did you notice how many neutrals they had in the last video? They only had about 4 of them. This is why. 125 here. You should have a handle tie. They need to have a handle tie here.
Yes.
They can turn off all those breakers at the same time. I'm about to explain it right now.
All right, let's go.
Hot conductors. And in this case,
Joshua can give Paul
the
W
neutrals
direct current anytime.
are going to be carrying.
No, the coochie might not understand this, but we can't hear what's going on his screen.
Why can't you hear what's going on my screen?
Um,
I'm about to be done with StreamYard, dude. It's just too hectic trying to do this. I'm gonna try one more time.
butterfly in the sky.
I'm sharing the audio tab. We are sharing the
Juan's had
audio
some
tab.
long days. His pimp's been making him work hard.
You should be able to hear this. So even if you turn off one of these circuits, right? You can still get shocked by the neutral.
Sure.
Other circuits are using the same neutral. That's a multi-wire branch circuit. That's why you got to simultaneously disconnect.
No, we cannot hear it.
Multi-wire branch circuits there.
Okay.
Well, I
But
would
it's
just
because you're trying to
voice it
say,
over for you.
trying
then,
to
since
play
you
the
can't hear it.
audio. You're trying to play the audio from a website that's playing audio through your speakers or through your headset.
Are going to be carrying.
That's why we
maybe.
can't hear it.
One of these. So you
Like
can
if I
turn off
did,
one of these circuits.
if I did mine, right, then you would be able to hear them. Because I
Okay.
don't share them from a website.
Okay. Pretty much you got 3 breakers here, right? After I bring it
Yeah.
up. Let me bring it
That
up.
would
Don't
be a
just
good
see it.
time to bring it up.
I've even got audio on this. Mute screen audio. Unmute screen audio. It won't. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Same neutral. Can you hear that? That's a multi-wire.
No,
Well,
just walk us through it.
I will. Well,
Don't
Is it
rely
playing?
on your, pump up the volume.
it's playing, right?
Yes, it's playing.
Okay. This is what we got here. We have. I'm gonna make it bigger. Like
Yes, Jeremy, absolutely.
I hate StreamYard.
Yes,
Okay.
it's StreamYard's fault.
The StreamYard's fault.
Literally just make that one the whole thing, and no one would say anything.
Look, I'm just gonna use my nanny cam.
Use
like we should
your
have done.
Manny cam. Can you
That's
hear
what
me
I'm gonna
now?
I'm just gonna download this, and then I'm gonna present it like we should have, because it's so much easier to use this thing. There it is.
Multi-wire branch circuits there. You can see where it's labeled 1, 3, and 5.
Okay.
1, 3, and 5 here.
Explaining out the code book.
Cool. Now I can point. We can talk about it. And I don't have to worry about what's going on whatever screen. Can I reach inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I'm
Whatever.
just gonna point this out. What's funny
Mhm.
is when I share video on StreamYard, people
Yeah.
can hear it.
Imagine that. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 neutrals. Okay. And you can see that each neutral has 3 numbers on it, which means that 3 circuits are sharing 1 neutral. That's what you call a multi-wire branch circuit.
Right.
So right now, the
Alvara.
black, the red, and the blue right here.
$5 super sticker. Good night, fellas. I appreciate all the good content. Melatonin has kicked in, and I need to take this at home sleep test for the VA. Wish me luck. Good luck, my man.
Nice, man. Good luck. Thanks for your service again.
You're the man. We appreciate you, Alvaro.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
2 straight men and 1 neutral walk into a bar.
All right. So what's going on here is the current is on the black, the red, and the blue. All the current is on the neutral. So this is what we have here. Why is it doing that? This is what we have. Let's get this out of the way. This is what we have. We have 5 amps on the black, 5 amps on the red, and 5 amps on the blue. Okay. And they're going to 3 different lights
Right.
for the hots. Now, coming off of that, we've got 1 neutral. Going back to the panel, right?
Sure.
So it's 3-phase. So we add these up and then multiply by 1.732 because that's the square root of 360, which is like, we're not even gonna get into that. We're just gonna call it like a neutral and just say that it's the imbalance, right? If
Right.
we kill the black circuit,
Yeah.
you still have 10 amps on the neutral.
Yeah.
So the neutral will shock you because you're still using current on these other breakers. So what you have to do, you have to put a handle tie on the breakers. So you turn all these off at the same time. That way there's no current getting pulled on the neutral.
Right.
Make sense?
Absolutely. It makes sense.
So that's what we got to do. That's not what they did here.
Clearly.
Let's look at it again. Get out of here. There we go. So right there is where they got to put that handle tie. They got them labeled there, which is good.
I can't control my neutral.
Right there. Yeah. So they got to put a handle tie that simultaneously disconnects all 3 of those at the same time.
Yeah.
And then when they enter the panel board here, if it would play at the very top here. See if I can find it. At the very top where they enter in, they're supposed to tie wrap the neutrals with the hots together
Right.
to identify that those hots belong to that neutral up there.
Right.
But what you can do instead of that is to label them just like they did the neutral. So you know instantly by looking in this panel like this, hey, I've got shared neutrals.
Absolutely.
So
Hey, overall, their
something that's
work is
coming up.
beautiful.
But
They do
man,
great
you
work.
never know what you're going to find doing this, you know?
Yeah. Overall, I got to say they did great work.
It looked pretty good. They
I
needed to remove the bond screw.
I'm going to take a second to thank Wilderness Preacher again for this knife.
Oh yeah, that is a nice knife.
Dude, this opens so smooth. It's just unreal.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is this a solar panel? What is this? That is a 200 amp lease space panel. Just a commercial panel, restaurant, whatever it is. Tie wrap it for the service guy. Labels a wrap. Tie wrap for the service guy. Labels a wrap. The label does the same idea as the wrap because you know when you look in there, you know that there you got multi-wire branch circuits. What you looking for?
I'm having some issues right now.
Nice.
So, you know, I've told you that I'm probably not going to be able to travel much longer in my life
Yeah.
because I get cramps in my legs and stuff.
Right.
Well, I've got a Charlie horse right now in a very sensitive spot that's bothering the hell out of me. And I'm trying to get blood circulating to that area without being sick. because it's a little off to the side, but it's kind of painful right now.
Whip it out, man. Get those views.
If I whip it out, we'll get views all right on Comedy Central.
Tactics give him a message.
A massage, I believe, is the word that you're looking for.
Oh, massage. Yeah.
No thanks. A message. No context in your world. You're just like, oh, it
There's
says
no
message.
context.
Live and live are the same word.
This is the one that I picked up the other day with the ratchet built in.
Yeah. Do you
That's
like
the
it?
ratchet there. Just like that. It doesn't make any clicky noises. It's just kind of, so that's locked in the middle position.
As in most of them.
Hang on, the whole thing. Ooh,
How do you get defeated by a
it's
screwdriver?
actually not smooth at all. Holy hell. Look. It's like, that's like got a lot of resistance.
Yeah.
Like I'm twisting hard and then it just spins really fast as it comes around. You see that? Look,
Yeah.
look. See how fast it goes as you go around? It's got like a hang up.
That's just to let you know that it's working.
Maybe. Oh, it's got a weird hang up in it, dude. What a piece of crap. Hang on. We got to fix
Thanks, George.
Oh, dude, it's got the worst hang up. You got to be kidding me right now.
If it's a
Okay,
ratchet,
it's better
that
now.
doesn't
It's better
fit
now.
like a ratchet, is it really a ratchet? I gotta be honest with you. I almost did a video telling people not to buy the Husky ratcheting screwdriver, but I decided
better.
most people already know that.
It's better now. We got it.
All right, good.
All right. So the only difference of this one versus this one, which is essentially the same screwdriver, right, is that this doesn't have a ratchet,
Yes, it ratchets
but they actually weigh
the same.
somewhat similar. This is a little bit heavier, but not as much as you would expect. So they're completely interchangeable. They just got the. Don't make me a liar, you piece of crap. Hang on. Urgh.
No, I'm talking about the Husky ratcheting. It's just trash. Like
They're
everything.
not
about it.
interchangeable.
Oh, that sucks for you.
That is interesting. What did they do different? What did they do? Oh, it's got a see that middle piece right there?
Yes.
No middle piece.
Oh.
See that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can tell. So they're not interchangeable. That kind of sucks. Will this one fit in the ratchet? It won't, kinda. I might break it. This one doesn't really want to
Eat
even
some
sit in the
mustard.
ratchet.
Takes the cramps away. Well, so my doctor's given me a bunch of stuff for the leg cramps and whatnot, but it's all because I have tumors in my abdomen and it cuts off some of the blood flow to my legs, and that's why my legs are going numb, and why Souls will probably not be doing YouTube for, like, I got a couple of years left and that'd be it.
Yeah,
Watch this.
we'll
Watch
see.
this.
You know you're gonna outlive
This
us
is the
all.
knife. This is the knife Wilderness Preacher get. I grabbed the wrong one. It's my fault. But this one
Oh.
is. This one's nice.
I do like that one too. Husky is decent. I used to live off Husky and never had much of a bad experience. Things have changed with Husky, yeah. Got some Husky ratchet straps. They're okay. Not going to say great. Yeah. So
It's some stuff, but the ratcheting screwdriver that they have, it's got a very skinny shaft to it. You can only put one set of heads for use on it, and then you have to basically pull the whole thing apart to get to the remaining bits and you're better off just leaving them loose as opposed to on the clip. It's just pretty poor design all the way around.
Yeah. You want to see the video that I have not released yet? Let me see here. I got a bunch of videos I haven't released yet. I got like 10 on YouTube, and then I got like 10 on this phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I'm missing while I was getting up to it. I did pinch the upper lip. It didn't work. Just saying.
There you go.
I don't know. A lot of their tools don't look as good as others. It's true.
Yeah.
Like the ratchet screwdriver. I don't like some of their newer stuff. Yeah.
One thing about this, I like that they're keeping the same kind of slim profile here, so it fits in most of your slots for tool bags.
Yeah.
But they're 14-in-1 that has that almost like a precision style where it just spins on the backside. Is really nice, man. I was having to take out a panel, and sometimes it never fails, man. Someone will install a screw that's like that long, right? And you don't go up there with your drill or your impact. You go up there with a freaking hand tool.
Right.
And you're just sitting there just all day doing this. But I actually got tired. I leaned up against the wall like this.
Uh-huh.
And I put my palm on the swivel part, and I pushed it up against the wall as hard as I could. I just started pawing at the screwdriver and letting it spin like this, because this part's stuck on the fastener. This part's stuck on my palm. And I'm just going like this, spinning the screw. And I don't know. That was kind of a game changer for me when I was able to do that. 'Cause that
Good.
screw was way too long in that panel.
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to qualify this statement as if I can't use a power tool, I'm not interested in doing it anymore.
Yeah. If I get wrenches, I'm getting a better brand than Husky.
Found the Stubby Klein nut driver set or thingy at Lowe's for $6.
Yes.
Awesome, Jamie.
They're also selling the non-hollow nut driver, the Precision Klein screwdriver, and that Stubby for like $13 or something.
Yeah, I didn't know you went non-hollow.
Yeah.
What's up, Kansas?
What's up, Kansas?
A limb massage until the leg goes to
How about the
that'd be great.
the massage unit for legs too? You should try it.
I'm gonna try. Well, my wife made me eat some food that's supposed to help. I'm taking pills that are supposed to help, whatnot. But that's why I'm in the wheelchair.
Yeah. What tools did you get, Josh?
Dude, you should look at the group chat. He sent some impressive stuff.
Oh, dude, I'm terrible at the group chat. I was
By the
doing
way,
continuing education
If
today.
anyone wants to be in
and,
the group chat, just let us know.
Yeah.
Your application will be thoroughly reviewed and vetted.
Yeah. I was doing continuing education today, so I didn't even start inspecting until almost like 1:00. But there's a lot of crazy stuff coming out about that, man. I don't really want to start doing a whole bunch of like code book videos. I'd rather do like videos that pertain to what I'm looking at and stay off the radar of the YouTube algorithm as far as being an inspector. But there's a lot of crazy stuff coming out. Like 10 amp circuits, power over Ethernet, powering fridges. They're trying to say you don't need to be an electrician if it's less than 90 volts. So they're trying to power like lights and all kinds of stuff with Ethernet. Got the copper clad aluminum cable coming out where it's copper on the inside, aluminum on the outside.
Yeah.
And if you have an opinion on that, they're starting to sue people, even people that are like on the panel during the meetings and they have an opinion about it are starting to get sued. So my opinion is It looks
You have-
interesting.
My opinion is IDGRA.
Yeah. Yeah, so they got that coming out. You need number 10 copper clad just to get, 20 amps.
Those are all right, Kansas.
So I don't even know how that's going to fit on a
We'll see
lug
if
around
demand breakers catch on with manufacturers.
the what?
I'm reading Russ.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, all
10.
your
I don't want a
texting is
10
coming
amp
through.
breaker. 5 amp breakers for flex. No, I don't want. No,
Let me see here.
I only have 20s and 30s in my house. Yeah, look between your legs, Jamie.
Where is is it on my phone? Where's the one where I've got the roto split and I'm winding it like a fish?
He's there, but he's not active.
Hang on.
All right, yeah, knock yourself out.
It's not on this phone. What phone is it on? Is it on this phone?
I just use Chinese speaker wire and 50 amp breakers for everything.
For everything.
Not me. I just use extension cords.
Tactics isn't in the group chat, so what are the requirements to get in?
First of all, you have to have an extremely low IQ. That's where we started.
I mean, that's how I just appeared one day. I'm like, this guy definitely qualifies.
Yeah. I got there. I'm guilty by association. I think everybody else is there guilty by association, actually.
Actually, man, I don't know where all these videos are that I made. I had a bunch of videos. Are they on this phone? I got too many freaking phones right now. Well, actually, hang on, because I'm about to wipe this phone. Are they on this phone? I need to get them off.
Yeah. My house was built in 1946.
I don't even know where they are.
So we don't have any LED lights in my house.
Didn't I
I
show
run
you on the phone?
Vacuum cleaners. I run a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
0.75 of an amp. Jesus. Well, it's got the road. Oh, God. I saw this the other day. Sorry, B-Duh. I mean, you are here, so birds of a feather. Jamie finally came out. Way to go, Jamie.
He's out. Congratulations.
He's sending you some Makita before too long.
142 LEDs. You don't need 15 or 20s with LED lighting. Overkill. It's true. That's true. But you do need neutrals that are going to carry the amperage of all that. Right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know how they're going to do that. Right. So office buildings right now, they had to put it in the code where you got to have a neutral at your box. So if you got a switch and you ran 12-2 to it, one of those wires is going to be for the hot, one of them is going to be for the switch leg. And we didn't have a neutral. So they made it a code that if you have a switch, you have to run a neutral to the box, or you have to have provisions for future, like a pipe, to get it in there.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
this actually does sound like my sex life.
you
Every time
go
I
to
ask
these
my wife
office
to go to a
buildings that were
box, she
built,
asks me
you know,
for a revision. Anytime I ask about laying the pipe, she's like, "You don't meet the code." Like, what the fuck, lady? What do you want? Cash normally opens the box pretty easy. I'm just saying.
She's like, "Where's your harness before you climb up here?"
That's right. That's right. You need to wear your protective gear so you don't
Yeah,
get hurt.
PPE.
Don't want any undue surprises. She's on 2023 code. She should.
Oh man. So I had to move my hands inside the cabinet to adjust the yoke of a CRT during training. Take your ring and watch. There is 100,000 volts in there driving the beam. Dang.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. Yeah,
And
so
George's
you go to these office buildings, right? Where they were wired, 20 years ago. They're installing occupancy sensors.
Nice.
They're coming to Dallas the 21st.
That's only 8 days from now. That's Wednesday.
I
By the way, who else has implemented Ta Tuesday at their house? There's only me.
Yeah, there's Russ there. Sorry, Russ, we're kind of crazy here. I know you're trying to stick to the code and talk about electrical. We're getting there. I'm trying to get there.
Only
So-
one of us is trying to get there.
So,
and I'm just
imagine-
gonna say this, I got my hands on the up on the screen. You're below the desk. If you're trying to get there, just leave me out of it.
I'm almost
Take
there,
me
man.
off
I'm
the
making the
screen
code book
altogether,
right now.
What's that?
So,
You're almost
Um,
there. You got that look on your face.
Tester Tuesday. Whiteboard.
Garage and laundry room are fully equipped. I don't have occupancy sensors in my home.
All right, so they need a
Right.
neutral, right? A
I'm
lot of people hook them up
comedy.
to the ground. If you've got, let's say you got 20 occupancy sensors. Let's say they pull
That's Tuesday.
let's say they pull 0.10 of an amp, a tenth of an amp. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we got 10 of them on an office building. They're landed on the grounds and not the neutrals because there's no neutrals.
Right.
If you got 10 of them, you're putting a whole amp on the ground
Mm-hmm.
on that floor.
Yeah.
If you got 20, you're putting 2 amps. So all this stuff is trying to go over Ethernet. You got a lot of people, lobbyists, companies, things like that are showing up to these meetings. And you might have 5 inspectors out of like people that don't even really know what they're talking about as far as like electrical safety, just trying to get their product in. And it's like a 30-5 vote. So that's the reason why the codes are the way they are right now.
Yeah.
They're taking receptacles out of islands. So now you just have to have provisions to get the circuit to the island. You no longer have to have the receptacle physically installed. So, extension cords, I guess,
Yeah.
if you want to get something to your island.
Some Karen probably said that they didn't like the way the receptacle looked in the island.
They had a couple of burns and, frankly, a couple of deaths with pulling things on top of, because the cord's hanging down.
Yeah.
So, when you go, well, that's just one death, how do you put a price on a death? Over the course of 2 years since they've been doing this, it's kind of hard to,
Kansas, if I could use my own, I wouldn't be married.
there's an invite to Tata Jones. He wants you to walk out to your mailbox and ask the neighbor if she has any Tatas for you. It's Tata Tuesday tradition. Burn.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so the code's just getting crazy, man. The last code cycle in the 2020,
Yeah.
they had you install even more receptacles on the island based on the square footage.
Mm,
And now there's 0.
perfect.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I might make a video about some stuff, but
It's less for me to know right now. That's what I like.
yeah. He took them off. Let's see here. When he reached all the hair in his
I'm
arms.
just gonna say, if I could use my own, I wouldn't be
That's
married
crazy.
right now. AFCIs are getting crazy too.
Yeah, AFCIs are getting bad. I think I'm fixing to do the exception for AFCIs in my kitchen. I'm probably going to pull a permit just based on the situation that I'm in.
Look,
But
dumbass.
you can.
Only
So
people that are
Leviton came
gonna
to us and they wanted us to endorse the AFCI receptacles, right?
Uh-huh.
But they're being tested off of fuses, not breakers.
Right.
So they're not actually listed in conjunction with breakers. So you can't really even use them legally. The devices that they sell at Home
Right.
Depot, they're actually not even really proper. So the only real AFCI protection you can have guaranteed without getting sued or whatever is going to be on a breaker. And Square D is not going to let you test their breaker with an AFCI device because then Square D is not going to be able to sell their AFCI breaker.
Sure.
And GE's not going to let you, test their breaker with an AFCI device because they're not going to sell, so nobody's helping anybody. And then meanwhile, you got AFCIs that are getting installed everywhere. Now, what they do is what they can do, what they will do, fuck it. What they do is they protect the appliance that's physically plugged in. So if you've got an AFCI device, like a receptacle, plugged into the wall right here, okay? If I plug a fan into that fan is going to be protected with arc fault protection.
Right.
But it's not going to protect the circuit in the wall because it's downstream. It's after the breaker, obviously. So if you've got a couch or something that has a motor that could potentially short out or do something, you're going to get some extra protection on that. But other than that, the AFCIs in the store really don't do anything for you. They're really not legal. Now, where you can use them is if you have an armored cable. You leave your panel, you run an armored cable depending on the amperage of the circuit. If you are a 15 amp breaker, you can go 50 feet. If you're a 20 amp breaker, you can go 70, I believe, with number 12. And you can go to a device and then load side off of that and protect everything else downstream.
Right.
But as far as, because your circuit is protected, you see what I'm saying? It's all one run and it's going straight off of a breaker. So the idea is like no joints in between there.
Mm-hmm.
So your circuit is actually protected in the wall with MC or pipe or whatever you're running.
Yeah.
And then you're protecting everything else after.
Yeah.
And that's probably what we're going to wind up doing pretty soon in the kitchen, just to add another circuit, because I've only got one circuit for the whole freaking kitchen.
Has to be metal raceway or cable.
Yep. Yes, metal raceway cable, exactly. And that's going to be in 210.12
Fudsville.
something.
You like your girls big. That's what I'm gonna say.
You crazy, man. 210.12 arc fault circuit interruption protection. Arc fault circuit interruption shall be provided as required in dwelling units. And if we look at a listed supplemental arc fault protection circuit breaker installed at the origin of the branch circuit in combination with a listed outlet branch circuit type arc fault circuit interrupter installed at the first outlet box on the branch circuit where all the following conditions are met. So it says the branch circuit wiring. I knew you were going to be doing something. The branch circuit wiring shall be continuous from the branch circuit overcurrent device to the outlet branch circuit arc fault circuit interrupter, and then the maximum length of the branch circuit. So what a branch circuit is pretty much anything that comes off of a breaker. A feeder is something that feeds a panel. So a branch circuit is any circuit off of your breaker pretty much in your house. You can have outdoor branch circuits, you can have indoor branch circuits, but a branch circuit is just any circuit that you're going to find in your house.
Right.
Yeah, I bored you to death. You died.
Paul asked you to draw it up on the whiteboard.
I can't draw this up on the whiteboard. You crazy?
I mean,
It is 70 feet for 12. I just looked. Now, the combination of the branch circuit overcurrent device and the other branch circuit shall be identified at the meeting the requirements. RMC, which is rigid metallic conduit. IMC, which is intermediate. EMT, which is electrical metallic. And then MC, which is metal clad. Or steel armor cable AC. Meeting the requirements is what you got to install.
Perfect AFCI setup drawn. Please.
Draw the perfect AFCI setup. Okay, hang on. Okay, so
Jamie, you're going to get your wish. And by the way, Rodney Widger, Tata Tuesday is where the wife is not allowed to wear any undergarments in a certain area of her body and has to show you on demand for the entire day.
20 amp breaker.
It's a good day, by the way.
Number 12. MC.
No one's allowed at my house on Tuesdays.
And then to your outlet box.
Nice.
And 70 feet max.
It's pretty much the length of my entire house.
Yeah. So that's your
Budsville.
here's your
You guys
AFCI
have to
for
do
devices.
this. Joshua Wilson got slapped trying to institute Tata Tuesday at his house. Just gonna say, she made him settle for Dingleberry Thursday. I think it was
Thursday. Could you repeat that, please? Me?
Yeah, can't do that in California. Sure, you can. You just have to have your husband do it with you.
Oh man,
But if you guys haven't instituted Tata Tuesday, you're missing out.
missing out.
One of us has done it. Happiest they've ever been in married life on Tuesday.
My house is 50 foot long.
See?
Dude, I miss my small house. Now I'm back in a small house here, but my first house, my mortgage, the whole house was $70,000. So the mortgage was like $650. I miss that. we are 7 times that right now, dude. It's wild. Same house, same size house, pretty much. A little bit bigger.
Let me see. I had no mortgage, and I still have no mortgage. It's a nice little trade-off.
Well, we had that 3,300 square foot house, and I only had like $70K left to pay on that.
That's it.
But literally dying and all, we just had to get rid of it.
I mean, some things are worth the sacrifice.
Yeah. that guy, my channel that sent me the 5K, no, 5 times 7. What did I say? I said 6 times 7, 35. No, not 5K. 35, which isn't that much better. It may as well be 5K. That's what it feels like.
Our pleasure, George. Thank you.
I love this and Soul's channel because they do the due diligent what they convey with their knowledge. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. That's what it's all about, dude. We just got to get the knowledge out there.
Yeah, the growth is great and all, but actually, I stopped making videos for people. I'll say it that way. I really stopped making videos for people and started making them more informational and fun.
Yeah, I stopped kind of doing shorts with testing tools aggressively because I got tired of those subs, man. A lot of the subs that I got are people from those testing,
Yeah.
but a lot of my more recent subs have been because of my electrical videos, and
So,
I think that's cool.
so Sunday I have to kind of reroute. Um, the guest that we had invited on has already informed us that they cannot make it. So
Should be pretty diligent on Sunday.
we're going to have to switch gears and do something else. But since we'd already planned on doing something else before we even made the invitation, it's really just status quo. So Sunday, I am going to break my New Year's pledge
Uh-oh.
to not touch a Makita outside of Pride Month. This is the stuff I do for you guys, by the way. And I am going to compare the Makita subcompact to the Ryobi compact on Sunday.
Quit
Should
bragging,
be
Rodney.
Actually, Tot Tuesday in his house is when he has to take off his bra and show his wife his tatas.
The current interest rates are 7 point something right now. They're crazy, man. We the last time I refinanced was at other house. We refinanced at 3% from 7, and we saved like $150,000 over the course of 30 years. And I rolled my solar into it, and the mortgage went up like $150, and we were almost done with it. But what happened at the other house was, we had a roof leak. Shingles were in the attic. No identification that the roof was leaking, and pretty much just dying for 3 years. Ever since you got sick. Yeah, that. Wallered it out too.
I was just comparing my interest rate to everybody else's.
Oh, okay. Interest rate is what you call that?
Yeah.
That's what you named him?
Well, I mean, might as well.
All right.
Zero in my sex life being married are the same thing.
I'm at 2.12, man. That's awesome.
So he got Prime Plus.
Who?
Joshua.
Oh, Prime Plus. Yeah. So,
7%. Man, I paid off my. I got that Escape last year. What, March? And I think I paid it off in like May or June or whenever it was. I don't like making payments on shit.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. You're like, I'm just gonna pay it off. I was like, no, don't. And then the next
Too
month,
late.
you're like, I got tired of paying it.
Yeah. I just came in one day. I was like, yeah, I got sick of seeing a payment.
Yeah. Well, maybe this would be the last week. Probably do one more on Thursday. Maybe by Sunday, but definitely the last week, I think. I'm hoping to get back into that studio room.
Oh, all right.
We ripped up all the tack strip. It's in the garage technically, so the drop down, because carbon monoxide will pool up, and the code says that you have to have a drop down in your garage. It has to be lower than the actual house floor level.
Yeah.
And
Do you live in
the
town?
way that they did that room, they just ran the baseboard all the way around at the same height,
Right.
and then left a 4-inch gap at the bottom. So I ripped out 4 inches of sheetrock underneath that baseboard, and then I replaced it with cedar. And I'm going to put carpet over it. I still got to put caulking and seal it all up, but I spray foamed it today.
Got to fill the crack with a little caulk.
Yeah.
Nice.
A very little one. So,
Oh, you better call Sancho.
get a detector. Yeah. Yeah, I got one actually. So, yeah, we're going to be doing carpet squares. and I got a guy that's gonna get me some carpet squares, so that'll be cool. Oh, there you go. Paid it off 6.5 years ago. Took 21 years on a 30 mortgage. Did one extra payment.
Nice.
One
Congratulations.
extra payment. That's how you do it. We'll probably wind up doing that eventually. Right now, we're still buying stuff, man. We're still not done like replacing stuff. I still find stuff that's still got to get. We're slowed down a little bit, but I think I need to clean the coils, or not the coils, but the burners on my grill. I think they're all
Do you?
clogged up.
Do you know how to do it?
I got an idea.
What's
5
your
gallon bucket.
huh?
5 gallon bucket.
I mean, you don't need to do all that shit.
What are you gonna do? Pour baking soda on it and
Oh, toothpaste.
toothpaste?
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking a toothpick. You can use a toothpick and go into each burner, or
Yeah.
you can use an old toothbrush and just.
But don't toothpaste it, correct?
I toothpaste won't hurt it. Make it smell great. Do you know how to fill a like if you removed a nail from your wall? Do you know how to fill it?
You're gonna tell me toothpaste?
Toothpaste. So we used to do so because I was rather immature as a kid. I know, shock. When I was in college, we used to have throwing knives, but
Right.
we lived in the city of New York, so you can't exactly go out into the quad and throw knives because people.
Right.
So we had a common area in the dorm and a wall at the other end of that common area. So we would just chuck the knives at the wall.
Nice.
Last day of school before we left on summer vacation or whatever, we all went to like the dollar store in the town or in the city that just a few blocks away from the school. And we bought a whole bunch of plain toothpaste. And all we did was fill that wall, every single hole with toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
A year later, the guys that had moved into that quad after we moved out asked us how those holes got in the wall. They lost their deposit. We didn't.
Nice.
Like,
Dang, dude, this freaking video. I was trying to see how many views it got. That's ridiculous, man.
Earwax, Jamie. 8.7 thousand views. That's a good day.
That's not good. That video's too controversial.
It is not. There's nothing controversial about it. I don't look at my stuff, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's pretty decent for a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. You got to keep that stuff up. Boogers and earwax.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't soggy bread. I know how many of you guys play soggy bread and fill all your cracks with it. It
That's pretty
still
funny.
does smell minty fresh to this day. Actually, we got some off-brand. I can't even remember the name of the toothpaste, but it was just white. There was
Right.
nothing to it. Just white toothpaste.
Will paint stick to it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, we didn't have to paint.
No, I get
Literally,
that.
we
but-
just take the whole wall.
But, you know, you got silicone 1 and silicone 2. Like, do you need to get toothbrush 2 to be able to paint it?
Nope.
Toothpaste blue.
No, we used one of those plastic, like putty knives. We used plastic putty knives and just scraped along the wall. Southpaw.
What's
up?
going on, man?
I'm the
How you been?
only likes on my videos.
How's the Mustang?
You're not selling it to him.
No.
I was gonna
Josh
say.
just got dibs on that. I don't want to sell it though. My brother kind of wants to buy it, but I don't really want to sell it.
am the great cornholio. Give me TV for my bungo.
I also got another offer on it.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
Wasn't for me.
It's a good looking car.
I've seen it in your car washing videos.
Yeah, there you go.
Have you ever, and I don't suggest do this. Last night, I made an effort to go back and look at my early videos.
Yeah.
God, they were awful. They were so bad.
I've already gone through and gotten rid of quite a few of mine.
Yeah, I deleted like 12 last night.
I started remaking them. Started cutting them up, putting them back out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I might remake a few of them now that I know more about what I'm doing. But damn, they were still so bad. Like I'd be looking at the camera for 8 seconds, waiting for like a sign or something to tell me to speak. Like, what the fuck is this? Thanks, let's go.
Rodney was just still no star.
You have to be a total horse's ass to get a dislike from me. I'm looking forward to it.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, pretty much. What's funny, like, so I get these trolls on my channel a lot more than you get. I assure you, a lot more than you get.
Very well aware. Yeah.
And these dudes, they're flipping out or whatever, and I just insult them. I'm like, fuck them, right? You're not a subscriber. I don't give a shit about you, right? They know so little about YouTube and the way the algorithm works. The angrier they get, the more messages they send, the better it is for my channel.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm at like 94.7% like versus dislike. So I'm okay there. I can actually go down like 15% and not have it hurt me at all. But 94.7, 95.7, I'm somewhere in there. So like all those dudes that get in there and they're like, you're a stupid son of a bitch, you're this, and like, you don't know shit. No. And I'm like, well, get your fucking husband to explain it to you, little lady. It just works them out. So they write me back like 10 different times telling me what an SOB I am. And I'm just sitting there like, God, you're easy to screw with.
Yeah. JWC Tech says, any thoughts on the leaked Makita DCF 860? Is it legit?
It is legit.
I'm excited for it, dude.
Is it a DeWalt? Is it an
It is a DeWalt.
Is it an Impact?
It is an Impact.
Okay.
You're not going to skip it, are you?
Probably.
You did skip the 850, didn't you?
No, I've got the 850, the 840, the 845, the 887, the 7.
Which one did Joshua send you? We had to force you to get it.
The
Which one was
845.
it? 845.
He sent me the 845 because I was not going to buy it. But then I have another 845 over there in my. I have another 845 in my thing, getting ready to be sent out because I ended up buying it. The thing is, like, yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like the 845. Just free up and fully admit it. Trigger issues with it. It stops when you're working with it. It's just not good. It's just not good. It doesn't stand up. Like I've had 7 or 8 different brands that can outrun it.
I could probably go grab mine right now, put a battery in it, and pull the trigger, and nothing would happen.
Maybe. I've had that happen a few times. I had it happen on camera once.
I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've caught it on camera. I'm gonna go get it. I bet it's not gonna turn on. I'm gonna go get it, put a battery in it. If the battery's already in it, might work. But if it's like dormant, you put a battery in it, it does not work.
But I'm not knocking DeWalt because I love the brand or whatever, but they do not make a good impact driver. It's amazing how much extra time these trolls have just going around and trash talk on everybody else's channel. It's funny. I had a guy. He got is 62 subscribers. I want to say he's every video. He's like, "Oh, you're a stupid people. You don't know how to use the." And I'm just like, "All right, whatever you need to tell yourself." But damn, I hope they learn. I hope they learn. I'd like for the DeWalt to be competitive with everybody, but when you can go out and spend $99 buy a Hercules and have it dominate, just absolutely dominate DeWalt, not get as hot, not have to struggle as much, not have as many trigger issues, that's a problem.
Okay. Let me turn off the noise reducer.
All right.
Okay, I haven't done anything to it. I just picked it up out of the tool pouch. You ready?
Yep.
Is it going to work?
Yes.
It does work. Let's see if we can get it to not work.
That is true. Most of the ones I get are very, very good, but there's that the whiny minority out there that are like, they got to take it to task for everything. My favorite ones are the guys that are like, you didn't put enough pressure down on the DeWalt to get it to keep up with the mill. You were putting your whole body weight on the Milwaukee. Like, tell me you don't know how a screw works.
That thing's like the definition of inconsistent.
That's true, Kansas. You troll me from time to time.
I
Josh.
told you the other day.
But God trolled you with that thing in your pants. It was like, I will make you a man with a pimple.
I actually like the I like the length of it more than the 850 because the 850 is so short.
Yeah.
If you just have one of these in it, it's still not long. Like this is barely long enough to clear the battery. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
850s.
The design of the 850, the way like the hammer, the anvil, the spring, they all work. You don't have enough time to reset on it when it meets a full load. So you're constantly fighting it because there's nowhere for that force to go but back into and through you. It's really just an awful design. And I wish they would get away with it or make that the hammer part of it smaller so that it's a little easier to control.
You
Buying
freak, Joe.
I was hoping Soul's new sign off was going to be doing it like I gotta educate numbskulls thoroughly, but it sounds like a forgiveness Sunday. No, Sunday is we're going to be testing the Ryobi compact against the Makita subcompact, and we're just going to basically test two bad tools.
Nice. Kansas Tools does them out. His son's on the struggle bus.
Take it easy, Kansas. Hope he's okay, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, that reminds me. I had to hit some copyright strikes on folks. I'm going all out. I'm going to be a prick. Fuck.
That's funny. I talked about this the other day,
I know what
man.
you
If
meant,
we
Sal.
like, do you actually try? Do you put descriptions in your videos and all that stuff?
Only in long format videos and short format videos, I don't. There's really no point. Short format videos, I do hashtags.
But your long format, you do.
Mhm.
See, we're like, I'm not killing as much as you are, man. But we're not doing bad.
No.
We're just chilling.
I have in the last 8 months, I have had a total of 2 days where I was below 100,000 views. How does Flex work? Flex works very well. Don't Tell Tactics. I made a backup channel called Tools and Tactics 2 and re-upload all his content on there. God damn. Just rename it Fools and Fat Chicks. He'll never know.
That's funny.
You review those Temu sockets yet? Not yet. Actually, here we'll make it your guys' choice. Do we embarrass Makita and Ryobi by pitting them against one another on Sunday? Or do I do a bunch of testing? Because I got like 20 tools from Temu. Do I do like a whole thing on Temu?
Yeah, do the brother's calling me.
Oh, what's he calling you?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Does it rhyme with maggot?
Probably. Hey, what's up? I'm on a live. What you got?
Yeah, I want to try some of those Temu things. I got like all kinds of weird things and do a few for more content. Yeah, I'd like to see that Temu tools do. Yeah, I bought a drill from Temu and a 12-volt cutoff tool.
Okay, I'll call you later.
That's a secret. You mean the nut? Have I tested out the nut extractors yet? Not on camera.
Let me see here. This one? Yeah, this one.
You know what? Those nut
no
driver
description. No description.
Temu is hilarious.
Oh, I should show this. I should not show this, but I'm going to show it. I should make this members only.
Temu fashion show for Rodney. Where do you think I got this shirt from, my man?
Actually, I don't want to show this.
I'll be
I'm
right
gonna make
back.
it members only. I'm going to make it members only right now.
Okay.
There you go.
Right back.
It's literally called private. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, almost nothing has a there you go. Whoever's a member should check out that private video. Actually, screw it. We're gonna show it. We're gonna show it. I'm gonna bring it up. Hang on. I'm gonna download it. Let me see here. Where did he go? Okay, hang on. I'm going to bring it up on my screen. It's awfully quiet without him here. Let's do this. Let's do. There you go. Enjoy that. I'm purposely not going to put the audio up. Let's see here.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, you can.
All right, good.
Can you see that? Let me see here. This one. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Right. We're going to find out if I can blow up the Temu stuff.
Hey, how does that make you feel?
On live stream. I think there's an open hole.
How does that make you feel?
Is that a trailer? is that like a temp trailer?
That is a something there. Now, let me skip back here.
Yes, Russ, welcome. AliExpress tool testing. It's the same thing.
You see that?
What?
See it?
Is that all open? We used to have those trailers when I was in school.
You see that?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Just lay them right on the roof. It's fine.
Yeah.
No worries.
Oh man, I see crazy stuff, dude.
So anyway, those the nut driver set that I got from Temu,
Yeah.
those are actually really nice.
Jamie True says approved.
Yeah, those are actually really nice. The power tools, we'll see. Yeah, if Jamie approves, that's the golden shower seal. Sorry, golden seal. Sorry, I misread.
Golden seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I don't know what you got, man. I don't have too much more.
Oh, hold on.
What you got?
We got some stuff.
All right.
I told you guys I ordered a bunch of stuff from Temu. I've been on that kick lately because I've been bored.
Are you sure right now?
I'm going to show them a couple of them.
All right. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, that was SCR cable, which was just ran outside in the elements and then ran on a roof and then ran on a trailer roof and then spanned 30 feet to the next building all willy-nilly. Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I get a good look at this.
I got a good look at it.
Quality tool right there. Luckily, thank God.
What
They
is
said
the
there's
red thing on the top and bottom of that? Is that just a design?
Yeah. It's an Ethan 3-inch.
Okay,
Cutting
okay.
wheel.
I got an Ethan 3-inch. It's
Well,
more like a
they're
Robert
8
3-inch, but
inside. So I'll test that out. No, that is a 3-inch cut tool. They call it a portable angle grinder.
that's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah. Wait. Any guesses?
Laser.
No.
A square.
Anybody got a guess as to what could be in here?
A square.
I'm actually excited to test these out, by the way.
Oh, that's gonna be a block set.
So you got a 3-inch package delivered? Several.
Is it a setup block?
No.
I don't know.
Dude,
That thing looks tiny in your hands. What is that?
I'm actually excited about testing these out because it means I get to break out my drill press.
Oh man.
Little step bit.
How much are those?
I'd have to go back and look. I spent $300 on Temu.
Oh no. You spent so you bought the whole store.
Dude, I've got more stuff than is in this box that I haven't shown. Right? I have more stuff because I got another actually that grumpy old man shirt that I wore the other day. That was there. I got another shirt. Have a thing to catch my beard trimmings. That was 19 cents, by the way. 19 cents well spent.
Nice. Well, Welcome,
Wait,
Russ.
wait.
Appreciate you dropping
Tell
by.
me you're an electrical guy.
That looks kind of cool.
Clamp
Hang
meter
on. Okay, so we
and
got capacitance,
non-contact.
diode. Yeah, it's got NCV. Okay.
It's good as fluke. Good as fluke.
As good as Fluke. Okay. Okay.
Right. Non-contact right there. Volt tester.
Yeah. That
Simple one.
is a thing.
That is a simple one. I believe gonna put Fluke out of business with this. Let's see. One more or two more.
Got two more.
Okay. Two more. Well, I want to hear from the people. Do they want one more or two?
Three. Two.
Two. You can't tease us. This, my friends, is actually a headlamp.
Oh, that's actually pretty decent. There's a
It's
bunch
got-
like that design.
It's got high beams.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's
I
an
wonder how
8650
it'll
battery
compare
on
to
that.
my Olight. I wonder how this is going to compare to my Olight. That's all I'm going to say. I might have to have the Olight on.
What's up,
Russell.
Russell? How's it going?
All right, let's see. I don't want to show the drill. I don't want to make anybody jealous. No,
Oh, Russell, we're just looking at terrible wiring, buddy.
dude.
Here, you want to see some? Let me pull it up.
They hit you with coupons right and left. Bob the Builder. Hey, new member
Hang on.
Bob the Builder today. Thank you to Panther.
There you go.
Ugh.
How's that? Yeah, there you go. How's that?
That looks
Nice.
impressive.
That's impressive. I got
I
another
don't
one.
want to show this one. I don't think I want to show this one.
I got another one. I'm going to show you.
No, I can't show. I can't show you guys this one.
I'm going to show you this one. There you go. That one's nice. Just rip it out of there. Oh, man. Wait, you can't see it. That looks like a DeWalt. That's a DeWalt. I know a DeWalt when I see a DeWalt.
I don't.
It looks like a toy.
I'm not trying to give stuff away here. But I'm just thinking we could like test all of this stuff live and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Headlight is genius. Yes. I'm gonna walk up to my wife tonight and say to her, "What a set of headlights."
It's Tata Tuesday.
I'm just. You guys thought we could only get these at Ace Hardware and grocery stores across America, but no, Temu will deliver these to your house. And I will say this. They make the ones that you buy at the grocery store look good.
I fully believe that, actually.
Ooh.
That's a fire waiting to happen. Yeah, man. This is up there with one of the things I'm surprised that I've actually put on the internet. I see a lot of crazy stuff that it's so bad that I won't even post it.
It's a 12 point. You don't use these to tighten shit.
You know what's good about a 12 point is that they will fit on square sockets. So if you've got a larger beam clamp for like 1/2 inch or the big 3/8 ones that are like almost like 2 inches,
Yeah.
like the big beam clamps, you can get a 12.58 on the large squares, and you can get a 3/8 on the 1/4 inch beam clamps. Fun fact.
Dogbone wrench. Ain't
Bob the
no
Builder,
way.
as seen on TV tools now in the in new Temu.
Excuse me. Does anybody know what Weeha bits look like? Like driver bits. Do you know what they look like?
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game right now.
All right.
Is it Temu is it Weeha.
Okay. That is, man, it's pretty freaking pointy. That's Timu.
Look at the ridges inside.
Oh yeah, that's true. I still think it's Timu.
Oh, that's a good picture of him.
That is a good picture. I think it's Timu though.
Look
say
at
we
the
are.
etching on the metal.
Hang on.
Actually read it.
Hang on.
He'll
Hang
figure
on.
it out one day,
Hang on.
folks. He could just go down to
Hang
my
on.
picture at the bottom and hit.
Hang on.
See that? No Chinese writing on there. Says Phillips number 2 right there. How confident are you guys that is Timu now? How confident?
I think it's Timu.
It is Timu.
Yeah.
But that's one of those bits that I'm actually anxious to test out.
It does look decent, but it also
Looks janky.
I don't know. There's something wrong with it. It's like the color of the steel or something. Something's missing there.
Look at this. This has a magnified SD card remover with it. Why
Why?
you would want one magnified? Don't ask me. I think that's a bad idea. But look at this.
Oh, okay.
Security bit set.
So long as you don't over torque it or twist it, man, it might be okay. That might be an okay, bang for your buck, I guess.
Look at this. It's got a complete repair kit for your something or another. I don't fucking know what you would use this piece of shit for, but
That is tweezers for me later. What else you got in there?
it's got the little non-marring pry bar,
Hang on, let me.
the prying tool, so that you can get under your screens and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Is it plastic?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100% plastic. It actually has another non-marring pry bar with it that also has the smash it head. I'm looking forward to these. It's got a suction cup, so you don't have to touch anything.
Right. Pull the
You
screen
take
off.
the screen off. Look, it's got the bendable screwdriver attachment to go with your precision screwdriver.
Does that have an extendo? If you pull the foreskin back, can you slide it up?
You can move it forward. You can slide it back.
Oh, there you go. Very nice. And it's ribbed for his pleasure. If you're a Makita guy.
Also, it has an extended head to it. So they thought of everything when they were putting this thing together. But I can't remember. Tyler Tube, I think, is the one. I bought all of this stuff so that I could spoof his channel.
You're gonna spoof his channel? Nice.
Like the whole way, be like,
I got all these from Timu. I'm gonna test them out. Hi.
You're gonna come and have to.
I can't naturally make my wife sound, or I can make my wife sound bitchy, but I can't make my voice sound bitchy like his. So I don't know how to do it, but I was gonna.
No.
I'm a Milwaukee fan, but no, Russ, you won't get kicked off the channel. But we don't like fanboys, just fanboys. If your thing loses, then fuck it.
With such distaste in your whole persona there. You're just like,
I hate fanboys.
Fanboy.
I fucking hate fanboys. I gotta be honest. You guys never see the Cobalt knives that got sued from Milwaukee? No. Rossmann testing. All right, testing it is on Sunday. We're gonna test a bunch of Temu shit,
Rossmann.
and here's the rub. Okay, so Temu is paying me to review their shit.
Are they really?
Yes,
Okay.
but it came with the warning of me sending them that tool that Hayapu drill
Oh, the
that
one
I
that you cut in
tested,
half.
and I cut it in half with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
So that's part of my like little kit that I send to folks when they like, can you review our stuff? I'm like, did you see this?
He's
And
an
then
oscillating fanboy.
most companies don't get back to me when I do that. So they're paying me $300 and I spent $300 on shit. So literally it's a wash right there for me because I don't give a fuck. Right.
How can
So
Chad?
I am going to, how can I send an image of the knives? I have Soul's email, souls@toolswithsouls.com. And I absolutely like, I don't give a shit how companies feel about me. So Temu Tools testing, since we found out Dave isn't, he's got family commitments. He's got
There you
family commitments on the
He'll
weekend.
be back.
All his tools and getting Javi drill. You know what? I did not see the Javi on there. Do you guys remember the Hayapu?
Rossmann says, "Heck, I like the shirt."
Thank you. Do you all remember the Hayapu? It was black and yellow. It had a plastic.
Does that say hope on it?
Yes.
JSD hope. That thing's literally running on hopes and dreams.
It had a plastic 3/8 chuck.
I feel like I could break that
Oh,
from here.
100%. 100%.
Are you going to review it with some IKEA furniture, sir? Because that's what it's
I would
for.
not. Okay. So I have the,
You're going to smoke it before you get a chance to. Hey, smoke it if you got them. It doesn't apply here. Don't break it yet.
I'm just saying. I don't have real high hopes for the hope. I don't know what JSD stands for. Just some drill is my guess.
Just some drill.
And they hope it works. But the way I look at it is probably as good as anything Makita's making these days.
Dang.
No, Rodney, they're Asian size shirts. So if you're a 3X in America, you're a 5X in Asia. If you're 2X, then you're 4. There.
Wow.
Brush, janky drill. I didn't want to show the drill because, like, that's going to be the star of the show.
That's why people get paid to create names for companies. Yeah.
Just some drill, Hope. Oh, I mean,
Yeah, we're not going to the dark side, dude. We're not going to do TikTok. We're not going to do TMU. We're not going to do Instagram. 48 what?
48 volts.
No, it's not. It's 48 watts.
48 volts. You see the V, fucker.
No, I don't think so.
You see the V right there.
Put your stupid multimeter on there.
Oh, no, I don't have to.
They can't be 48
But
volts.
look at all the disclosure on the bottom, the watt hours and stuff. Here's the best part. You literally stick to the into the hole. So definitely a male design right there because you stick the male end into the female
All right.
battery. Now this one is pretty cool. I have played with this one. It's plastic. It's not great. It does take a micro USB charger.
Okay.
It is rechargeable, but this one is actually pretty good for a plastic toy.
Looks pretty bright.
Dim,
All right.
epilepsy, campfire. But I am going to advertise that as the most powerful drill, the highest voltage drill we have ever had on the channel, because that is officially the only plus 40 volt tool that we have ever had as far as drill on the channel.
Yeah, that thing might show up the Makita.
That wouldn't be too hard. I've got hand tools that'll outdo a Makita. So I'm just saying we might have to race it against, like, I don't know, maybe the DeWalt DCD 999, because I can put the flex volt battery on there. Still a 20 volt tool, but people think that if you put a flex volt battery on something, then it automatically becomes a 60 volt tool.
Yeah, that is what happens.
So I'm looking forward to the testing. We're going to be getting these all charged up and tested for. I mean, I only have a couple of tools that this can go against. Like, I can have it go against an angle grinder. I can have it go against the rigid cutoff tool.
I can't see any images that you're trying to approve. It just won't let you do it unless you're.
No, you got to email them to me, sir.
Yeah.
And I do have my email up, and you have not sent me any.
We got to get. My kids are here.
Oh.
Well, everyone's here. Wife's here too, but.
He sent it to.
He sent it to Facebook.
God damn, I don't even know if I've been on Facebook on this computer. I just do Facebook on my phone.
The 148 volt drill. Yeah.
No, Chad. Haven't seen anything. Send it on Messenger, maybe. Nope. I don't have it. I haven't seen it. Which account did you send? Just send it to Tools with Souls. Put it on the Facebook group.
It has 17 18650 batteries.
Oh, I'm thinking it's not even. I'm severely doubt. Temu is hilarious. Yeah, I wanted to get one of their impact wrenches. The only impact wrench I could find on there was like $80, and I was like, "The fuck am I gonna buy $80 for?"
We'll see you later, George. Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks, George.
All right. So, oh man, I almost said the name. My channel, the guy that's kind of been helping me with this whole mold thing.
Yeah.
He wants to interview me.
So
I think on this channel. I'm not sure. He said something about setting up a PayPal and some other stuff. I don't know what he's got planned, but we might be doing like a test live tomorrow or something. I don't know if it's gonna be private or what the hell is that?
That's a clamp. They look bigger in your hands. I'm just gonna say this, but this is pretty typical for me to have things look this small in my hands. Hold on, I gotta open it up.
Does it have a CE on the back of it, a sticker?
No.
No.
Silly boy.
Well, CE is what they use. It's not really a real listing. It's just a CE.
Let me see. Maybe it's internal. Oh, he sent me those. Yeah, he just sent me those Cobalt Knights. Let me
All right.
He sent it to me on Messenger. I got it. Present. See, this is the way I do it because I'm smarter than he is.
All right.
Oh, I mean, just look.
I mean, it's actually got metal inside there. It might actually check amperage. It opens up more than the $60 wire strippers from Knipex. That's cool.
Here's the problem. You can't say the name of the tool on the channel
Oh,
because it's going to get you canceled.
okay. Okay, with that, here we go. Okay, the Cobalt. Were these too close to being like a fastback, so they got sued?
They look exactly like the fastback.
I've seen those. Never thought about trying them though. I'm guessing you can't buy them anymore.
I don't know. I don't. That's what he was saying. Thanks, Chad.
Yeah, they're definitely a fluke when they named that thing.
I'm looking inside to see if there's any like special markings or anything.
Flake meter.
Yeah, this is the fluke. This is the fluke big boy here. The packaging is in Chinese,
Nice.
so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they are not
Luck.
there. But I mean, just the name of them. That's too close.
Yep, you can't say that on YouTube. Algorithm would not enjoy that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm just gonna call it Clamp Champ.
Clamp Champ. There you go.
It actually does look like, if you remember the old Masters of the Universe character, it does kind of resemble his clamps. Clamp
Yeah.
Champ.
It's true.
This was not $10. This, I want to say I paid probably $15-20.
No way, dude. That's terrible.
I agree with you, but that's what they had.
Okay.
I have to go back through the order and look to see what I paid for everything.
Did they make you pay for everything, or did they just send it to you?
I paid for everything. And then they were like, hey, if you test out our shit, we'll give you $300. And I'm like, well, coincidentally, I just spent $300 on your shit.
Okay, I was wondering because I knew you had an order like a month ago.
Yeah.
But then so they just reached out to you after you already spent all that money. That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you've been selling their shirts, man. Every time you wear one of their shirts,
the
someone
shirts
mentions
are worth
it.
man. The shirts are worth it.
But by the way, it's almost Valentine's Day. Just saying.
Was it tomorrow?
You got a picture of Rodney on your shirt for Valentine's Day.
I am advertising Rodney right now. That's as close as he's gonna get.
Yeah.
99. What a hookup. Actually, let me see if I can pull up my order because it was bad.
Hey there, here's $400. If you click it and it says spend $100, you get $10 off.
I gotta sign in.
What are you looking at now?
I'm trying to pull up my Temu order because I ordered a lot. The worst part is I've got another order coming in. I thought about getting the little drill attachment to make your drill a drill press, but I saw John Malecki had already done it. And of course, he's a kind of a woodworker. I don't really trust him with power tools other than woodworking power tools, but hey, I love his content. Let me pull up my order history and see if it was on this one or if I used my wife's. Oh, the bids were $4.28. I got a rotary tool for $30. This This with the non-contact, $19.48.
That's terrible.
My handheld welder has not come in yet.
You got a handheld welder.
Just saying, but it's $92.
Temu saw comes with free finger removal. What a
I
steal.
might buy the Hyper Tough, one of these just to compare. Just saying.
Yeah. Good.
The drill. How much do you guys think the drill was?
$10.
Just some drill. Hope. You think it was $10?
I don't know. 20? Can't be too much more than that.
Thank you, Russ. Take Temu seriously. I don't take it seriously. This is why I did it. I mean, the battery it's a 48-volt battery, folks.
Yeah, 48.
Without any, by the way, without any indication of how well it's charging. I'm just saying.
That's
Joshua
overrated.
Wilson said $43, $38 for this. I got an all metal right angle attachment that I did not show you guys. Damn, you get back up here.
$1 per
The
volt.
step bits were reasonable, by the way. They were $11.48.
Okay.
The 52-in-1 wrench.
The 52-in-1 wrench.
That's what they call it, the 52-in-1 wrench. This turd was $11.48.
It's not even like.
It's not
Okay.
good. Yeah, I know. The one at my local grocery store that looks somewhat similar to this is $9.99. Let's see. The flashlight one that the plastic one that I actually like was $3.57
For a flashlight, that's a pretty good price.
Yeah. The precision tool set was $16.57. Now I'm paying all of this shit out of pocket, by the way. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
My grumpy old man shirt was $7.62.
Nice.
I'm serious. I'm thinking I'm gonna order all of my button downs from Temu. Let's see. Car repair kit was $15. Let's see. What else? Anyway, I'll go through it all when I got time. Like I said, I've got some big orders that I've done, and I'll decide whether or not I bring all this shit to the channel.
Yeah.
But so I did order. So one of the microphones, if you guys remember that microphone I had hanging off of my hat,
Yeah.
that came from Temu.
Did it really?
Yes. That thing cost $32.48.
All right.
It sounded terrible. I'm just saying it.
Got a JSP Hope shirt.
Yeah, I have to go to the DeWalt store for that. I did get, actually, let me bring this up because I have these available for me. And you guys tell me if I got the right badge for me.
In black and yellow, the She-Walt, someone said. Oh, nice.
I got those for me.
You earned them.
Thank you, sir. Wait,
Yeah.
I want to show them the one I got for you.
Tell them who you were, and they're like, we've been meaning to send you these
Oh,
about a year ago.
Yeah, 100% that is accurate. I got to find the one that I actually bought for you, and I'm going to give it to you and not give it to you,
Okay.
but I got a gift for you, and you guys tell me if it's accurate or not. If I can find it.
Mike, but about taxes on the press.
You guys have no idea how much stuff I have gone through looking at Temu. Nope. Don't get me a trust me, I'm with Biden. That's something you people. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. That's the problem. Let's see.
That mic is pretty cool. StreamYard does not work with that mic at all on this thing. And then actually, I've got kids. So if I was to turn off my noise cancellation, let me see.
Anyway, I got him a patch that says "Never go full retard." it's
With
got-
that.
Robert Downey Jr. In Tropic Thunder.
Oh, Tropic Thunder, yeah. You never go.
Budsville, you don't want these tools. Translate to China. Oh my goodness. Yes. I can't believe I can't find that.
Hope it's good.
Let's see.
That's
Let's
pretty
see.
funny.
Here it is. I found it. Oh, they removed. That's why I couldn't find it. They've taken the image off of their website.
Oh. Well, that's not
So-
surprising.
I can't show it to you guys. I'm so sorry.
Nice. Well, hey, we got to get sales just by 3,000%. Yeah.
I'm wearing the
They should already call you and just send you
JSD
$300
just
check right
on
now.
grill. They've offered, like, I'm supposed to set up a whole bunch of shit and
Oh,
get commission.
it.
I'm like,
Work.
no, that ain't happening.
Nope.
I literally sent him an email. It's just like, yeah, that is not happening.
Oh, dude, everybody wants me to send up a thing so they can check their sales, and I haven't set up anything for anybody or been paid.
No, I did find out that I started the deal videos that I do, the long format where I actually tag tools and stuff. Like I made $30 doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I made $30 on 348 sales.
I still don't even tag products, man. I suppose I could.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to feel like a salesman, dude. I want to make the videos that I want to make. And if
yeah.
I find something cool,
Yeah.
then maybe. But I don't like the idea of selling it. I don't know.
No, I don't sell them. I'm just like, fuck it.
Curiosity is the number one marketing word for Temu. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you remember Wish from a few years ago, it's the same concept.
Oh yeah,
Buy
Wish. Forgot about
weird
Wish.
stuff for cheap.
Well,
All right, Russ, we'll do the buy more, save more. Budsville, you got to take that JSD Hope drill out of your heart. They're gonna just inundate you with notifications. It's almost sold out.
you're gonna get so many ads now because you've just been saying it so much and typing it. That's all you're gonna get for the next month in your email is JSE Hope recommendations.
I hope so. All right, let's get out of here.
That's pretty funny. All right. Well, for all you mechanic, for all you
For all
McKee
you
guys out there,
Guys out there, don't forget, blow them like you know them.
we'll see you
Also,
later, guys. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
landscape like
Sure.
you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will look big.
It's facts. See you later. We'll see you later, guys. Belky.